Cheers fellas and ladies, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Some bits going on, we'll put them in between this and the end. We'll come back and we'll sample this Cheshire original porter. Right, see what's going on. A while back I lost a full, and it's a big bottle of gas. Wasn't too happy. One of these flow control, not sure which one it was, stayed in slightly, drew all the beer, and the next day there was a fridge full of beer in the bottom and no gas. Wasn't very happy, so I tried to do something a bit more simplified really. I know it's great having the taps and that. I don't want to spend £40–50 on a decent flow control tap, so I've been using this tubing, just like a reduced tubing with a bottle fill on the end inside the fridge. But that's got its problems as well, because when I opened the fridge the other day, there was absolutely beer everywhere, all over here, all around the back, all down the sides, dropped out the tube. So I've gone for one of these flow controls, and the beer gun, and that little clamp there just stops it sliding back, so it just stays in position. So should we pour one and drink one? Catch on the camera there. A little bit gassy, so we can just reduce the flow if we want to. Let's see how it goes. Hope we can pick up on the camera. Running at about 1 bar, is that about 12–13 psi, something like that. So that's calming down actually. I could knock the pressure down. That's a little touch. Just in case I turn it clockwise slightly, just so easy to use. Touch more. Put that back on there. Close that. A little bit gassy, but the next one will be perfect. Cheers. Should we drink it? Right, what's been going on? Proper naff with that gas. I think that, see it there, I think that reg's on its way out. I don't want to spend about £60 if I don't have to, so I've put this little corner keg up, basically a spun-in valve on the keg. You take the beer out, the long tube out, replace it with a gas post, and basically you fill approximately half the keg with just normal water, a kilogram of sugar, a teaspoon of yeast or a packet of yeast. I used Kvite because I can ferment at high temperature, and yeast nutrient, and then you set your spun-in valve to whatever you want. I've set it to 40. So if I let that go now, hear it, that's pure gas, CO2 coming out. So I've got half a cylinder there for the price of a kilo of sugar. And when it runs out, all you do, you open the top, you add another kilo of sugar and some more yeast nutrient, and repeat the process. So yeah, but you do need a spare keg, which not everyone's got, I do appreciate. So that, yeah, G40 ready. That's the 50 litre conical. It's pretty good, but you do lose about 2.5–3 litres bottom bit. That's the buttercomb bitter I brewed over at David's with him. He did the work, I just did a bit of labouring. Just ramped up this morning to 20 from 18, so a few more days. That's going in the keg. I've got a spare keg here somewhere. There we go. That one's got the floating dip tube in that one. So what I might do, I might naturally carbonate this one as well. Just put, I'm not sure, 100 100 grams of dextrose, maybe not even that much. Again, I can fit the spunding valve on, and I'll just release the pressure and just let it finish off at between 10 and 12 psi. So another thing we can do. The grain file's there at the moment. This fermenter here, the big one, that's going to go on there and start brewing down there. It's a bit dodgy up there. There is a pulley up there, so do it there. And I've seen a long well, it's like a recirculation tube. It's not, it's just a tube that goes into the grain filer, so I can on the fermenter, grain filer here and fermenter there, and just no chill straight in there. So that's that. So should we try this beer? Right, we'll taste it eventually, shall we? Cheers. It's a bit light on the body for the style, I think. I'll say the recipe. What I could do to change it in the future. So it's a 40 litre batch, so it's pale malt 6 kg, Demerara sugar 968 grams is what I had, crystal malt 900 grams, giving that sweetness though, black malt 500 grams, and roasted barley 400 grams. So it's a 30-minute boil, hops at 10 minutes, Fuggle, Challenger and Summit. And that was it, no chill. Picture next day. Tasting notes, because I just said that, haven't I? It said tasting notes here. Taste slightly thin. I pitched this at high 20s Celsius. Quite warm in here at the time. Once I get it on the go. So look dark brown, smell not much. Yeah, so it came out at 4.7%. Quite a nice session. Losing its head a bit, but say something like flake barley in there, torrefied wheats, but it's not a bad looking drop. So I'll try and do a few more of these. I'll film round here and get my setup. I keep tinkering things. Lighting here is better. I'll put some new lights up without managing to blow myself up. And that buttercombe bit, I'll put a link. Those of you who are not subscribed to DTS 1953, went over to his house last Thursday and we brewed that, so he's got a video on there. I'll put a link to that video in here, and we'll see you next time, and have a great week and weekend. Cheers.